It's time now for the Wednesday, March the 18th, 2020 edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You will make sure to want to go to the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, as we have a video that we filmed Tuesday at lunchtime during the Rotary program, where Curtis Preston, Texas A&M AgriLife Disaster Assessment Recovery Agent, spoke to the Rotarians. He gave a really good informational presentation about the COVID-19 or the coronavirus to the Rotarians at the Bailey County Coliseum. Also, during that program, in the question and answer section, you'll hear from Dennis Fleenor, the Muleshoe Area Medical Center Administrator, as he talks about a lot of the changes being made there at the clinics and the visitor policy there at the hospital. Thanks so much to David Tips, the Rotarian, for inviting us, and this is really important information about the coronavirus. You can get it free of charge on demand anytime you want to watch it on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, as well as on our Facebook and Twitter feeds as well. Rotary did suspend their meetings for the next 2 weeks due to the coronavirus outbreak that is happening here in America, Texas, and in our region, as yesterday 2 confirmed cases of COVID-19 were found in Lubbock, so be aware of that. The Bailey County Ministerial Alliance has canceled all of their Holy Week services due to the COVID-19 as well. And then on Wednesday morning, Mayor Cliff Black issued a proclamation declaring a local state of disaster for the city of Muleshoe. This proclamation strongly urges compliance for all gatherings to adhere to the CDC's, the Center for Disease Control's, recommendations for the next 8 weeks to cancel or postpone in-person events that consist of 50 or more people. And you can read that full disaster proclamation on our Facebook and Twitter feed from the city of Muleshoe and our mayor, Cliff Black. That in its entirety is available, both Facebook and Twitter. You can also read it on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, in the bottom left corner of our Twitter widget. Well, the First Baptist Church just announced that they are canceling their Sunday morning worship services for those to attend in the sanctuary due to the CDC recommendations and the coronavirus COVID-19 outbreak, and they will not have any services on Sunday morning there at the church, but they will offer a live stream at 11 a.m. It will be up and running live this coming Sunday, 11 a.m. You can join in and watch muleshoetv.com on the front page of our website. As well, we will have it available so you can stream it through our Facebook. That's Gil Lamb, Channel 6 Muleshoe Facebook page, and also on our Twitter feed, Channel 6 Muleshoe as well. So look for that coming this Sunday. Again, no Sunday services for those to attend in person this coming Sunday at the First Baptist Church, but they will have a live stream that will begin Sunday morning at 11 a.m. on muleshoetv.com, both of our Facebook pages, Gil Lamb and Channel 6 Muleshoe, and our Twitter feed, Channel 6 Muleshoe. Funeral service for Aurelio Andres Kino Cuevas Jr., 72 of Muleshoe, is set for 11 o'clock Friday morning, March the 20th at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, with Father Leo officiating. Rosary will be 6 o'clock Thursday evening, March 19th at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Aurelio died on Sunday, March the 15th, here in Muleshoe. He was born November the 10th, 1947, to Aurelio Andres and Maria del Refugio Gonzalez Cuevas in Monterrey, Mexico. He married Maria Olga Trevino in Mesa, Arizona, July the 9th, 1999. Aurelio was the owner of San Francisco Tortilla Factory here in Muleshoe that has been around since 1963. He was a member of the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church. Aurelio is preceded in death by his parents and one sister, Ana Gonzalez. He is survived by his wife, Olga, and his son, Andres Aurelio Cuevas, his wife, Shelby, of Morenci, Arizona, his 2 daughters, Cassandra Carey and her husband, Matthew, of Mesa, Arizona, Andy Cuevas and her spouse, Kelly, of Morenci, Arizona, his 3 grandchildren, James Paul Cuevas and Andrew Henry Cuevas and Thomas Wayne Cuevas, a niece, Selena Graves Gonzalez, and her 3 children, his nephew Sergio Gonzalez, and all his 4 children, and all of whom he loved dearly. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, funeral service for Aurelio Cuevas Jr., 72, of Muleshoe, is set for 11 o'clock Friday morning, March the 20th, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church. Keep the Cuevas family, on your prayer list today, please. Lots of these things will change probably before we even get this program up today on Wednesday afternoon. So make sure to follow us on Gil Lamb on Facebook and Twitter, as well as we'll update you as to what is changing about schedules and events here in Muleshoe. Also on the end, during the question and answer session of that COVID-19 program by Curtis Preston, he's also the president of the school board. He talks a little bit about the thinking and when they'll meet Thursday evening for the members of the board of directors of the trustees of the school district, MISD, and we'll decide what to do, as this is spring break, luckily, but they'll decide what to do in the coming weeks about having school here in Muleshoe. As R.L. Richards informed us, the MISD has been involved with daily conference calls with the Texas Education Agency and Commissioner Mike Morath to understand the complexity of the COVID-19 in school learning, so they're keeping up to date on what's all going on, and will decide Thursday evening. Lots of changes at the Muleshoe Hospital as well. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center asks, please help protect our community. If you're experiencing symptoms of COVID-19 virus, please call the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 806-272-4524 or call your primary care physician's office before coming to the hospital or the clinics, especially if you have had contact with someone who has tested positive for the coronavirus or recently traveled from an area with widespread or ongoing community spread of the virus. They will screen you over the phone and provide further instructions on what to do. As a reminder, the symptoms of COVID-19 coronavirus are fever, cough, and shortness of breath. Again, they ask that you please call if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, fever, cough, or shortness of breath, 806-272-4524 before coming to the emergency room or to any of the clinics. Also, like I mentioned earlier, you can hear Dennis Fleenor, the administrator, talk at the end of that coronavirus program on the front page of our website. They have lots of new guidelines in place for visitors to the hospital. The hospital is remaining open, but going on in effect now, all visitors must be 16 years of age or over. You must be fever-free. You must be cough-free. Exceptions will be made on case-by-case basis and include visitors for any patients nearing the end of life. And all those changes, again, are on our front page of our website, as there's changes to each one of the clinics, Dr. Burke's and Dr. Purdy's clinic. And you can read that in its full length on our Facebook and Twitter feeds. But you must be 16 years of age or over, fever-free, cough-free, and exceptions will be made on a case-by-case basis. Of course, the first thing to happen last week is all the nursing homes in the state of Texas were closed to visitors, and Parkview is, of course, one of those. Parkview Nursing Care Center, along with all the other nursing homes in Texas, are closed to visitors at least until April 1st due to the COVID-19 virus. The administrator there, Chris, has informed us that Parkview has FaceTime, Zoom, and Google Duo video chatting available for all families so that they can communicate at any time with their loved ones. Call 806-272-7578 and they will give you instructions on how to connect with your loved ones. That's FaceTime, Zoom, and Google Duo available for all families to communicate at any time with their loved ones. Call 272-7578, says Chris at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Some real simple ideas to keep yourself safe and others safe during this coronavirus, made available to us by Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Agency and Curtis Preston. Stay home when you're sick, plus stay home for at least 24 hours with no fever without fever-reducing medications. Cover your coughs and sneezes. Use a tissue or cough or sneeze into your sleeve at the elbow. Disinfect. Use a household spray or wipe to disinfect surfaces and objects that are frequently touched. Wash your hands. Scrub with soap and water for at least 20 seconds after you cough, sneeze, or blow your nose. Touch food, feed, or animals, or use the restroom. Social distancing. Stay at least 6 feet away from people when you are around people, and the CDC recommends to not gather in groups more than 50. Donald Trump, our president, earlier in the week said even groups of 10 or more is dangerous. Avoid large groups of people at all costs during this outbreak. You know, it's the most dangerous to the elderly people. If you look at the mortality rates, Johns Hopkins School of Medicine and hospital has a good coronavirus tracker where it keeps nearly daily updates on those infected, those that have died, and those that have survived. The mortality rates, when you break it down, as for the elderly people, go way, way up. So the elderly need to please stay at home at all costs. And if you need something to call on a neighbor, a friend, you can call us here at Channel 6 and we'll go get something for you. But stay at home at all possible. My cell is 806-566-5881, and I'd be more than happy to help you out. And lots are changing on the coronavirus, so stay tuned. You can go onto the website for lots more good information to the CDC at www.cdc.gov. That's the Center for Disease Control. The Texas Department of Health and Human Services at dshs.texas.gov or texashelp.tamu.edu. That's the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension's website. Again, cdc.gov, dshs.texas.gov, or texashelp.tamu.edu. Stay aware and be vigilant here in the Muleshoe area and all over the world as the coronavirus is spreading in our country and world. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank, member FDIC. Leal's Mexican Food Restaurant, the original right here in Muleshoe. Victor Leal says that they are preparing for curbside carryout and a delivery menu they will be rolling out Thursday for Amarillo and Muleshoe as well. This will feature their most popular items and family packs. For almost 63 years, their family has been dedicated to serving our incredible guests and our heroic staffs with what my mom calls sabor y amor, great flavor and lots of love. If you need anything, please let us know. And Victor and all of his employees will pray for you. If you need a stupid joke told, or just come and get some comfort food. And again, look for a curbside carry-out delivery menu. A lot of items will be available, and family packs as well will be rolled out for the Muleshoe and Amarillo Leal's Mexican Food Restaurant, 1010 West American Boulevard, right here in Muleshoe, Texas. Well, we just spoke with Ann Johnson, the president of the Muleshoe Art Association, and they have sadly canceled their 2020 Spring Art Show that was scheduled for the 1st of April at AIM Bank here in Muleshoe, and so that has been canceled due to the COVID-19 outbreak here in our area. Also, we spoke with Casey, the assistant director, Casey Lee, at the senior center here in Muleshoe, and she said starting Monday, as of this morning, they were planning this. Starting Monday, they will be on lockdown for 2 weeks. Meals will be delivered or curbside delivery to go. No activities will be scheduled beginning Monday, going on for at least 2 weeks at the senior center. Of course, this may change. I may get the change on them closing down their activities even today or tomorrow and Friday before I can even get up this Muletrain news. So make sure to keep informed. We will post it if they make changes at the Senior Center on our Facebook and Twitter feeds as well. But again, as of this morning, they're planning on starting Monday to have no activities at the Senior Center and then deliver meals along with offering curbside delivery. They'll bring the food out to your car at the Senior Center, Main and Avenue D. So thanks to Casey for that information. The month of March is March for Meals, and normally Judy Kaufman sends out some letters educating others about local Meals on Wheels program. Meals on Wheels is more than just a meal delivered to a senior's door. They offer human contact, which many do not get on a regular basis. They also provide a wellness check, which is a comfort to family members who are unable to check on their loved ones. Did you know that our local Meals on Wheels may be the one thing keeping your loved one out of the nursing facility? True, many are not able to safely stand at a stove and cook, but otherwise do pretty well for themselves. How can you help? Muleshoe Meals on Wheels is not federally funded. What does this mean? Our local program is funded by donations, memorials, and an occasional Texas Feeding Texans grant. That's it. Right now, it runs about $6,000 a month to feed those in the program. Their meals are delivered daily, Monday through Friday, by many volunteers. Each meal comes at the cost of $4 per person. If you could find it in your heart to help feed seniors here in the city of Muleshoe, please mail a check to Muleshoe Meals on Wheels, 300 South 1st Street, number 110, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. No donation is too small or too big for that matter. Here's what it takes. If you would like to sponsor a senior, $4 a day, $20 a week, or $80 a month. If you cannot help financially, maybe you would like to volunteer. In that case, just stop by the courthouse and speak with Judy Kaufman. She's in the Office of the Aging in the south part of the first floor of the Bailey County Courthouse. So they are running low as they haven't had a couple of their fundraisers that fell through recently, and they're running low on funds. And so definitely think about dropping by and giving a donation to Judy Kaufman at the Office of the Aging, or again, mail it to Muleshoe Meals on Wheels, 300 South 1st Street, number 110, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. On the front page of our website, along with that COVID-19 informational program, you can see from last week the very good DeShazo 4th grade elementary program, The Texans' Birth of the Lone Star State, directed by Susan White, and it was performed at the Carrie Moore Auditorium at Muleshoe High School last Thursday. The program includes the national anthem, the pledges, Texas, our Texas, let's cook some history, we are on a mission, Americans wanted, don't mess with Texas, the Alamo, Cotton is king, that was our tell, and let's cook. It's a musical, The Texans' Birth of the Lone Star State, presented by the 4th grade class and directed by Susan White. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe, too. Aim Bake is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center reminds you that to help protect our community if you're experiencing symptoms of COVID-19 virus, which are fever, cough, or shortness of breath, please call the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 806-272-4524 before coming to the hospital or clinic, especially if you've had contact with someone who has tested positive for the coronavirus, COVID-19, or recently traveled from an area with widespread or ongoing community spread of the virus. They will screen you over the phone and provide further instructions on what to do. Again, the symptoms of COVID-19 coronavirus are fever, cough, shortness of breath. Please call before you come to the ER or the clinic or the hospital, 806-272-4524. Well, we just learned that the Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association released a statement. The safety and well-being of our employees and members is our number one priority in response to health concerns prompted by COVID-19. Bailey County Electric Cooperative announces measures designed to protect the health of employees that will allow the cooperative to continue serving our members. BCEC will provide critical services and infrastructure for our service area, and we take the COVID-19 seriously by performing their due diligence. They are taking every precaution to ensure their employees are not potentially exposed to or inadvertently expose others to COVID-19. Effective immediately and lasting through April the 3rd or until the outbreak diminishes, Bailey County Electric will temporarily close their lobbies to walk-in traffic. Their Morton drive-thru will remain open. All Bailey County Electric Cooperative employees are available by phone at 806-272-4504. They offer several methods to make payments online at bcecoop.com, 806-272-4504 over the phone, mail, P.O. P.O. Drawer 1013, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. There's a payment drop box in front of their offices in Muleshoe and the drive-through window at Morton, Texas, and they will keep their status updated on their Facebook page. Find it, Bailey County Electric Cooperative on Facebook. If you have any questions, again, you can call them 806-272-4504. Another local company, 5-area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, has done the same thing. You can go and make your payment through the drive-thru or through the box there in front of their offices at 5-area as well. It is time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy, where there has been a run on hand sanitizer here in the area, but they have made their own hand sanitizer, and they have bottles available now at K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard, right here in Muleshoe, Texas. Call them 806-272-7511. K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, where Christine K. or any of their helpful employees want to help you get rid of your weekly pill box. Find out how K&K Pharmacy can simplify your meds with the K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging Program, available now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Call them 806-272-7511. K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging, available now at K&K Pharmacy, where they can simplify your meds and get rid of your weekly pill box. Well, it seems like we've been alternating lately with really nice spring-like weather and warm temperatures into the 70s, and then rainy and foggy periods, as on Tuesday we got about 1/10 of an inch of rain here at Channel 6. Farther south of us, as Tuesday morning, a nice big thunderstorm rolled through a dense foggy morning and dropped much more rain as you went south of Muleshoe. But here at the National Weather Service station at Channel 6, we got a 1/10 of an inch on Tuesday morning, late Monday night, or early Tuesday morning. Well, it's already in the upper 60s as of noon today on Wednesday. Beautiful day, but that might change as this afternoon we have a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 4 p.m., increasing clouds with a high near 72 degrees, south-southwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Showers and thunderstorms likely tonight, mainly before 1 a.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming partly cloudy with a low around 42. South-southwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Then our chance of precipitation tonight is 60%. New rainfall amounts of less than a tenth of an inch, except higher amounts possible in thunderstorms. Patchy blowing dust tomorrow on Thursday afternoon after 1 p.m. Sunny, high near 64 degrees. Windy conditions with a west-southwest wind 15 to 25 miles per hour, increasing to 25 to 35 miles per hour Thursday afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 50 miles per hour during the daytime on Thursday. Then Thursday night, mostly clear, low around 28. Windy conditions as well. West winds 20 to 30 miles per hour, becoming northwest 10 to 20 miles per hour after midnight. Sunny on Friday, high near 51 degrees. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Friday night, increasing clouds with a low around 26. East-southeast winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Saturday, mostly cloudy, high near 52. South wind between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy Saturday night, low around 33. South winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny, high near 67 degrees. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy Sunday night, low around 38. Partly sunny. On Monday, high near 69 degrees. Mostly cloudy Monday night, low around 43. Then mostly sunny on Tuesday next week, high near 73 degrees. And again, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 4 p.m. today. Increasing clouds, high near 72 before the rain gets in the area. South-southwest winds between 10 and 20 miles per hour. Showers and thunderstorms likely Wednesday night tonight, mainly before 1 a.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming partly cloudy, low around 42. Chance of rain is 60%. Patchy blowing dust on Thursday afternoon after 1 p.m. Sunny, high near 64. Wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. Then Thursday night, mostly clear, low around 28. And windy conditions as well. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. Well, on Monday, we put up a new Sweetheart program featuring Evelyn Ziegenfuss, and she is now at one of her son's home in the Lubbock area recuperating from recent knee surgery. So please keep Evelyn on your prayer list today, but go to our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Sweetheart tab at the top, and you can hear free of charge on demand our Sweetheart program featuring Evelyn Ziegenfuss. On our bargain basement today, we have furniture to give away and a side-by-side refrigerator. Call 925-6640. That's furniture to give away. And a side-by-side refrigerator. Call 925-6640. Well, the Senior Center sponsor of the week for this week is Laura Leal at Leal's in Clovis, New Mexico. And writing this is Carolyn Johnson, the director. Laura Leal is a very busy lady. As the fourth child of Jesse and Irma, she spends as much time as possible with her mother here in Muleshoe. She daily oversees 2 Leal's restaurants in Clovis, New Mexico, leads the praise and worship service at the Anglican Church every Sunday, and plays regularly as a member of the Monica E. Mezcal Band. With all of this going on, she still makes time to be with her nieces and nephews, who are all very special to her. Laura is very proud to be raised here in Muleshoe and to be a graduate of the Muleshoe High School. Laura loves music. It all started when she was 7 years old and began taking piano lessons from Ms. Levita McKinstry. She continued those lessons until she was a junior in high school. Laura said she always had 3 dreams she wished to achieve with her music. One was to teach others to play and enjoy music. Second was to play in a band. And third was to attend the Juilliard School of Music in New York. Laura did have her own piano studio and taught music lessons back in the 80s. As stated above, she is now performing in a band and enjoying every minute of it. She never made it to Juilliard, but she did attend Texas Tech and studied music there. All through her school days in Muleshoe, she was very active in the Mighty M Band. She told me that some of her greatest memories were of the good times she had on band trips. She even traveled to Europe right out of high school in 1983 and toured with the U.S. Collegiate Wind Band. Quite an accomplishment. Thinking back to her years at Muleshoe High School, she said that she was grateful that she got to be a part of the student body that organized the Student Community Action Club under the direction of Mrs. Jean Allison. The first group of SCAC students are credited with saving the Muleshoe Depot and are often cited as the group that is responsible for our Heritage Foundation today. I asked Laura about the role she played in the Leal's legacy. She told me that she loved growing up and working alongside her mom and dad. She was touched by how hard they both worked, especially in developing new recipes for the restaurant. But Jesse and Irma taught her far more than the basics of cooking. They taught her that running a business is like a ministry. You serve others while at the same time being of service to others. I then asked Laura if in addition to her parents, did anyone else influence her life? Yes, she said very quickly, my best friend Jill Turner. She and her parents, Royce and Sandy, were a great part of my life. They still are. Memories of time shared with them and lessons learned are most precious, she added. I asked Laura if there were any family traditions for which the Leal family is known. She told me of one that started May the 4th, 1957. That was the date they opened their first restaurant in Muleshoe. Since that year, they celebrate that date in all their locations and celebrated in association with Cinco de Mayo. The Leals make it a special day of appreciation to all their patrons. I went on to ask Laura what she saw as the future for Leal's restaurants. My hope is that the future generations will take these businesses and keep them growing, she said. She explained that the Leal's family was blessed to have their first startup in Muleshoe. She added, we are so grateful for the people here. There is no doubt without the support of all of you, Leal's would not be what we are today, she continued. You gave us help through the tough times and were there for us through the good. For that all, we are so thankful. My final question to Laura was, if you could change anything about your life, what would it be? Her answer, I wouldn't change a thing. I have truly enjoyed my life. I have traveled. I've been blessed in the way of music. I have been blessed in the way of my business. I have been blessed with a loving, caring family. No, I really wouldn't change a thing. Personally, I don't think any of us would want her to do so. We here at the Senior Center are thankful for the support Laura gives to us. Her contributions and donations are greatly needed and appreciated, and her smiling face is always welcome. And that was Carolyn Johnson writing about the sponsor of the week, Laura Leal, at Leal's in Clovis, New Mexico. You can see her pictured on our Muletrain news screen and the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, along with our Facebook and Twitter feeds as well. Well, with all this coronavirus COVID-19 information, it is all fluid and changing quickly, so make sure to keep up to date on our Facebook, Gil Lamb, along with our second one, Channel 6 Muleshoe, as well as our Twitter feed, which is Channel 6 Muleshoe as well, which you can also see on the front page, bottom left corner of our website, muleshoetv.com. On your prayer list today, please remember all of our first responders, all the police, Muleshoe Police Department, sheriff and sheriff deputies here in Muleshoe, all of Kevin Bays and his EMS staff, as our EMTs and police and sheriff departments are working very quickly to prepare for the coronavirus, and they are in a very fluid situation as well that changes almost hourly. So remember EMS, our fire department as well, all of the staff, doctors, nurses, administrators at our local hospital, Muleshoe Medical Center, all our local clinics and their staff as well. Please keep them as they are on the front lines of this coronavirus outbreak. Also remember all of our leaders, from our mayor, our city manager, the county judge, and our county commissioners, all of our school leaders as well, R.L. Richards and all the board of trustees there at Muleshoe ISD as they're making very difficult decisions in these days. Remember all of our ministers here in Muleshoe as they have difficult decisions that they are processing and deciding on, all the deacons and elders at each one of those churches as they decide how to deal with this coronavirus. And we'll keep you updated on all those decisions that we can on our Facebook and Twitter feed as well. And also on your prayer list today, remember Eddie and Gail Morris. Remember the family of Chris Dominguez. Remember David Tips, who broke his foot recently. Carolyn Johnson, who has having knee problems. Remember Harold Redwine, the father of Susan Cage, Becky Hawksbergen, Maureen Hooten, Barbara Blackman, Jean Allison, Betty Noble, Joe Jinks, Judy Lambert. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News, along with all our archival news programs, on muleshoetv.com. MuletrainNews.com free of charge on demand. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Some words from Sheriff Jack in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at BCECOOP.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
When I sat down to visit with Jack Ellett, the former sheriff of Panola County, I knew it was going to be fun.
Well, I thought I'd share a little fiction, fun, and fact from Sheriff Jack's almanac here with you today, Tumbleweed.
See what I mean? He was in the Air Force 20 years, then spent 33 years in the Panola County Sheriff's Office.
I was like a monkey loving on a skunk. I'd enjoy it all I could stand.
He looks like a Texas sheriff, 6 feet 4 inches, 250 pounds. He was sheriff 28 years.
I never had a serious opponent. The only serious opponent I had was the first time I ran, and I still won every box except his home box, which I was glad he won that.
Jack grew up in Mississippi. He lived in his house 13 years before it had electricity.
Now, on Saturday night, we had a battery-operated radio that my sister had got for us. We couldn't use it but about an hour every Saturday night because I had the Grand Ole Opry on, and they didn't want to waste the battery, you know. I wore a little pair of overalls, and that's all. And if you understand, that's all. And when I'd hit the end of that row, I'd hit that levee over to Skullmore Creek and unhook them 2 straps and hit that water to cool off for a minute. And then just all you had to do was slip them back on, fasten them straps. We usually worked from can to can, you know, and took a little molasses bucket with some biscuits in it that Mother had cooked. And a jug of water we'd try to set in the shade. I think I made $1.50 a day. Daddy let me keep a quarter of it for 20 days. I took them quarters and I went to Charleston and bought my first .22 rifle. And I was so proud of that. I was probably about 8 or 9.
Jack admits he grew up poor, but didn't know it because everybody else was poor too. His daddy didn't want any handouts.
I told Daddy, I said, I heard up there at Charleston they got commodities where the government will give folks stuff. And he looked at me with his steely blue eyes and said, we'll starve. Because he was too proud to take something. And I was wanting him to go, you know. I was hungry.
Jack Ellett of Carthage. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with The Sound of Texas.